Hey guys, welcome back to Mike's Anime Reviews. I am Mike the Noob, and today we are talking about a show from all the way back in 1999. It's Jubei-chan, the Ninja Girl, Secret of the Lovely Eye Patch. It is 13 episodes long. It's a pretty good show. Most people say it's a hidden gem. I would call it a hidden gem. A lot of people don't know about it. So this series starts off in feudal Japan, and you see Jubei Yagyu, the famous samurai or ninja, whatever you want to call him. He's fighting basically his last battle. He fights against the Shikigeri school, and he beats them, but he gets killed in the process. He tells his apprentice to basically find the successor to the Yagyu Jubei school and style and give them the lovely eye patch, which is a magical eye patch that has the powers of Yagyu Jubei in them. So he waits 300 years to find this person because he needs to find the person who has the boom boom bunny, whatever that means, but that's what Jubei told him to find. Find the person with the boom boom bunny. And then we pick up, we're in modern day Japan. We meet a girl named Jiyu Nanohana. It's her first day of school. She just moved into her new house with her father. Her father is a writer. He writes samurai novels. She's on her way to school and she gets lost. She meets a boy named Shiro and they sort of become friends. He kind of likes her. And also on the way, there's another boy. He's kind of a delinquent. There's kind of like a pseudo love triangle. They both like her, but she's like oblivious. She doesn't really care. She doesn't even remember their names. So she goes to school. She makes some friends, and a couple little friends she makes. And like on her way back home, she gets lost in the forest. She finds her dad just randomly passed out in the forest, and she meets this creepy guy with the lovely eye patch, and she's like, "Wait, what are you doing here?" And she's like, "Why are you here? Like, I don't know. Like, what's going on?" He's like dressed in like full like samurai clothes and has a sword. And he's like, "My name is Konosuke, and I work basically for Jubei Yagyu, and I've been searching for 300 years, and you are the successor and to the Jubei Yagyu style, and you are the reincarnation of Jubei Yagyu." She's like, "What? No, I'm not. Like, I don't know what you're talking about." And then like he like she's like, "No, I'm not that." And like he's like, "Can you please just try on the eye patch? It's the lovely eye patch." And she's like, "Okay, fine, I'll try it on." And like this burst of energy surges through like the town, and people pick up on this, and they're like, "Gee, Jubei Yagyu has been resurrected. And she's like, "Oh," he's like, "Okay, now my quest is complete." Like, and like he turns to into a skeleton and like flies away and like falls into like a lake or river. And she's like, she like gets creeped out. And she's like, "Ah!" And um, she throws the eye patch into the river. And you see him pop back out, and he's like, "Don't throw away the eye patch!" And she gets freaked out and like kind of like runs away, and he chases after her. And Then you go on to they start talking about the Shirajoji school, and this man says he will take care of Jubei Yagyu and get the power of the lovely eye patch, and basically destroy Jubei. And he finds her in the woods, and she's like, "What? I'm not Jubei Yagi. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, please get away from me, creepy guy with the sword." And she realizes it's her teacher who is trying to kill her, and he is part of this school who has been secretly, basically, rebuilding themselves for 300 years, and he starts attacking them, and like Konosuke is like protecting her, and the guy goes after her dad, and she like gets like real serious, and Konosuke puts the eye patch on her, and like reluctantly, and she turns into Yagyu Jubei, and an awesome fight ensues. Like, the animation on these fights are like amazing. Like, this animation holds up. And she like does like this whole like magical girl transformation and turns into Yagi Jubei. And she basically kicks his butt. And instead of killing him, she basically cuts like his will to fight. She like cuts it. And like he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna become a singer," and he doesn't even know what's happening. He like forgets what's happening. And she goes home and she's like, "Oh, that was okay." And so basically the whole thing is she keeps constantly running into people who are trying to take the lovely eye patch and trying to kill her. She doesn't really want this responsibility to be Yagi Jubei. She's kind of like, "No, I don't really. I just want to be a normal girl." And it's a very interesting, underrated show. The animation is phenomenal. The voice acting is really funny and good, in both Japanese and English. The music is phenomenal. I listen to the soundtrack to this in my car all the time. I highly recommend this show if you have never heard of it. Check it out. I love this show so much, I have a figure of Jubei-chan right there, and I have bought an art sale of the show. Like, this show, it's one of my favorites, personally. Check it out if you're interested. If you've heard of Jubei-chan, let's talk about it. Like, subscribe, hit that punch button. Next time, we will be going over the sequel series, J2, the counterattack of Sabriya Yagyu. Is it as good as this one? I don't know. We'll have to find out. This has been Mike's Anime Reviews. Peace out. Catch you later.